What's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, Eric? How are you? Just let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me okay, the volume. It's my first live stream. Kind of playing around with notice the green screen in the background. I normally shoot with the green screen, but pull it out for today. I could use Wirecast to potentially put a background in. Can you guys hear me? Just check in. Let a few people pile on here. Put this thing. All right. We are just about to 4 o'clock here. Got a few thumbs up. I'm assuming everybody can. Hey, Wilson, what's up, dude? Long time, man. How are you? Hey, Linda. Great. Nice to see you on here. So anyway, it's about 4 o'clock right now. I'm going to go ahead and kind of make this quick. I respect everybody's time. Obviously, we're all very busy. And wanted to just say thank you to everybody that's kind of supported the channel for the last. I've been doing YouTube now pretty consistently for about 8-9 months now, and just hit 1,000 subs. So I kind of wanted to do something a little bit special. So I put together a little bit of a contest, and I used a software which I'll be happy to demo in another video after I kind of test it out here and see how it works. But the software is called Gleam.io. And basically what you do is I put the link in the description below. Hopefully you guys can see the description right now on the live stream. I'm not 100% sure if you can, but I did put the link in when I set this up. If not, I can add it to the replay. And basically it's marketingmeathead.com/contest. And basically you go in and you can just put your email in, your cell phone. And then as long as you go to my certain profiles, like my Pinterest, LinkedIn, and different, different profiles and whatnot, subscribe to my YouTube. Most of you guys probably already there. You actually get more entries for the contest. And then I believe I set it up for January 8th. I'm going to go ahead and let it run for a few weeks to kind of see how it does, see how much viral it actually goes. The whole idea of this software is to get virality and basically give people an opportunity to get more entries. The more stuff you do, the more entries you get. So it's basically like helping me grow the virality of my social media, my channel, my LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, you name it. I put it all in there. So I'm going to really see how this thing works. I'll kind of do a case study on this first time around. I actually did pay for a full year for the software. And if it goes well, I'll probably do like a contest, maybe like once a month or once every 2 months. And we'll have to see how it goes. So it's kind of like a case study / contest, but I am going to give away $1,000 cash. I'll do it on another live stream. I'll pick the winner randomly. There's in the software, you can actually, click the button and it'll let you pick the winner randomly. It's not at all rigged in any sort of way. So whoever gets the win, and I'll send them $1,000 on PayPal or Venmo or whatever, and I'll give it away. But I'm kind of excited to do that, see how this contest works. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. And I do appreciate you guys supporting me for the last year. So without further ado, I kind of wanted to jump on live here, give you guys an opportunity. I am working on a bunch of stuff for 2019. In fact, the last 3 months, I've been writing a book. I've been putting together a course. We've been killing some affiliate campaigns, and I'm really doing whatever I can right now to try and get I want to get a good feel for what you guys would like from me in 2019. What can I do to better serve the channel and serve the audience? And, obviously if I'm serving you guys properly, it'll help grow the channel and increase my visibility online. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do in 2019. I was hoping that we would get to 1,000 quicker, but it's become not quite as easy as I thought. There's a lot of competition right now there on YouTube. And I have noticed some of the guys that have blown up a lot in the last year, they're running a lot of paid traffic to their products and whatnot. And we're going to be kicking in some heavy paid traffic starting in January. So I wouldn't be surprised if this channel blows up even more than it has in 2019. But I do remember everybody that's been here for the first year when I haven't even sold a single product. I've never even really asked for a sale aside from a couple affiliate links. And I managed to get to 1,000 without a single bit of paid traffic. And hopefully you guys appreciate what I've served on this channel so far. I've given a lot of really good stuff. I've shown working campaigns. I got a couple of good things working right now, and definitely want to give you guys the most I possibly can in 2019. First off, I don't want to like do stuff that people already know, and I'd rather spend time doing stuff that people really want to see. I know there's a lot of value I can still give, and a lot of things that my team and I do have 3 full-time media buyers. We are running Shopify, FBA, real heavy affiliate, and then I have a full-time services business. So and literally I have 2 7-figure companies right now working and making money and consistently driving in leads. I'm selling on eBay, selling on Amazon, we're selling on Shopify. So we have kind of all the gamuts covered, and we kind of know everything from Facebook ads. We're doing Pinterest ads right now, and we're real close to cracking that code. And if we do that, then potentially we'll put out a training on that, and potentially maybe even offer a product on that, because that's a little more expensive than even running Facebook ads. So go ahead and give me guys some questions. I'm looking here at the chat here. Welcome, Andrew. Eric, how are you? Not sure who Novel 76 is, but good to hear from you. If you guys, I know Eric asked me a question via email. He replied to the email and was saying that he's having a hard time getting accounts to stay open or getting ads approved. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good answer for that one. Obviously I don't control Facebook. We've been fortunate it was really, really rough for us. And I just shot a video on this back in May. And I was like, Facebook's dead. We're not able to even keep a business manager open. Like, they shut down like half of our business managers, like literally not just the ad account, but the entire business manager with everything in it. And for whatever reason that lasted, this has happened now. This is the 3rd time around. Okay. They've done this to us about 3 different times on 3 different occasions. We've been running pretty consistently on Facebook for about 4 years now, affiliate campaigns. And it seems like they go in sweeps. What they'll do is they'll come in. And what happened this time, Zuckerberg went in front of Congress. This was probably the worst one yet. I remember going to the movie theater, and I'm watching a preview at the movie theater, and they actually had a preview. One of the previews was Facebook advertising, saying how they're going to clean up the platform. Okay. I texted my media buyer, Ross. I was like, listen, bro, we're in big trouble, man. They're running ads at the movie theater talking about how they're going to clean up Facebook, and we're in big trouble, man. And sure enough, that was like right before they just annihilated all our accounts. And every internet marketer that I know, I talk to probably at least 10 fairly big players on a regular basis. And there wasn't one single guy that wasn't affected by the shutdowns. I think it pretty much got everybody at some point, at least with an account or some accounts, and probably even some business managers along the way. They got us good. They got us on business managers. In fact, I think they even got one of my media buyers. I think they shut down his personal profile. That's how bad it got. But so, that was then, this is now. And what happened was probably about 3 months went by. It was basically about the same as the last couple times. It was about a 3-month window of them really cracking down, trying to weed out the bad apples, I guess, per se. And we kind of hung around. The good thing for us is that we don't rely specifically on affiliate income from Facebook. We have other traffic sources, number one. I have a services business that's very successful from March till October. It really does well. So I was able to keep the business afloat, and everything was still fine. We were still able to have plenty of money for traffic when things did come back around. And sooner or later they did. Facebook took about a 20 or 30% hit on their stock price, and all of a sudden they started being a lot more friendly to us. We were able to keep the ad accounts up, the business managers. We haven't had a single. I don't think we've had. I think we've had one ad account shut down in the last 6 months. One, and we haven't had any business managers go down. And we are running cleaner type ClickBank type offers. We are running some e-com type stuff, like e-com affiliate offers. And we are having some pretty good success with those. People are basically giving us stuff that, we could possibly run this stuff ourselves, but then you got to deal with, bringing the stuff over from China. You got to deal with the fulfillment. You got to deal with the customer service. And let me just tell you, I have a store on eBay, and I'm trying to get rid of some product that got delisted on Amazon because of a patent infringement. And I put it on eBay, and I'm literally getting 5 emails a day from people asking me questions, making me offers, trying to negotiate deals. I mean, the customer service on this store, don't get me wrong, I'm generating sales. I'm over 3,000 for the last 30 or 45 days. So the sales are coming in, and I'm actually just about back even on that product. But it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work of dealing with these customers. And if you're selling on Shopify, and if you're selling on anything e-com or even Amazon, at least in the beginning, you got to try to like get your friends to give you reviews and stuff. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of work. But with affiliate stuff, which is kind of cool, is you basically just run the traffic. You don't have to deal with any of the customer service, none of the fulfillment. You just run the traffic. You wake up every day. All you worry about is running traffic. And that's what I kind of like about affiliate marketing. And we're going to probably be putting out something hopefully by next Thursday's the deadline. We'll see if we hit it. I'd like to have a product 100% ready for you guys by next Thursday. And this is going to be a very in-depth product on teaching affiliate marketing A to Z. We were the #1 affiliates on ClickBank in November. We did top $300,000 in affiliates commissions. Now that wasn't all profit, but $300,000 in revenues, there was some nice profit in there. I haven't even done the full amount of numbers yet, but it was strong. And so we went from basically $0 in July, when we couldn't even keep an account open or even a business manager open for that matter, to starting to get some love from Facebook in August. And then September, we started kind of getting back into the algorithm and figuring out what was working. By October, we were profitable. November, we were killing it. Now this month has been less than November because the traffic cost has gone through the roof. And that's expected. We 100% knew that the traffic cost from about the week before Thanksgiving till the week around New Year's is going to be like double, triple of what it is the rest of the year. So that's been the same for 4 years. So the fact that we're not like murdering it right now is, not surprising because the traffic cost is double or triple what it normally is. We are profitable. We do have like 3 or 4 campaigns running that are profitable. And we have a couple that were like super close to being like, right on the edge with the high traffic. They were kind of like breaking even. So I just told my media buyer, I said, listen, if we're breaking even and ClickBank's holding 10% of our revenue because of the reserve account, like we're really not making any money. I'm like, why don't you just shut the campaigns off and we'll flip them back on right after New Year's. And then, at that point we'll optimize them even a little more and probably be getting, 50 to 80% ROI on those campaigns right after New Year's when the traffic goes down. So, those are kind of what's going on right now with the affiliate stuff. If you guys are doing affiliate marketing and you have followed the channel, I'll get some of these questions here in a minute. And you are following the channel, the best time of year to probably test traffic is not going to be now. I would wait maybe until like the first of the year, maybe that week after. Things should kind of go back to normal by then. Okay, that's based on prior experience running traffic for the last 4 years. This next 2 weeks, man, every big brand, every e-com guy is trying to get every single sale they can out of Facebook, and they're just running the heck out of stuff. The stuff that's working, they're scaling, and the stuff that's not, they're cutting off. So, I mean, they're just driving, the prices up through the roof on the stuff that's working. So let's take a look at some of these questions here. Do we do anything with pay-per-call? Actually, we have done a lot with pay-per-call. In fact, my biggest month ever was with a pay-per-call. It was student loan. If you guys can remember back in the day, it was about 2 years ago, you could run student loan on Facebook. They actually changed their terms of service. And they changed the terms of service about 2 years ago on the first of the year. And we still were able to run pay-per-call for another month after that. And then they completely annihilated us. They knocked out all our business managers and everything. They wiped us out completely off the map for a short amount of time. And we obviously came back with other stuff. But student loan pay-per-call was a great campaign. We were crushing that. I think we had our first $100,000 month in terms of profit with student loan pay-per-call. So yeah, we do have a lot of experience in pay-per-call. I believe we did a whole training on pay-per-call. In fact, if you're interested, when we give away or when we do the next offer, which will probably be sometime next week, I'm going to go ahead and as a bonus add one of my old coachings in to anybody that buys. And the coaching groups paid $5K. And the older one we did, like this was 2 years ago, we did an entire coaching, like 8-week coaching on pay-per-call. And we teach you guys how to set up everything with WordPress and track the calls properly. It's a really good coaching. And I'll add that in as a bonus. Like that particular coaching sold for $5K. And we did actually have almost, I think we ended up having like 49 people buy that back a couple years ago. So this isn't our first rodeo on info products. We've done multiple info products over the last couple of years. And we've had some really nice success stories. In fact, we have a couple people that are still doing what we've taught them today and are kind of doing the same thing we're doing. So yeah, we do have some pay-per-call experience. We're not running pay-per-call like today. We're not actually running it, but there is definitely money to be made in pay-per-call. And I do have a buddy of mine that I can ask him. He was trying to try the student loan stuff on Snapchat, like pay-per-call. So I don't know how that's going. I haven't asked him since, but I know that was being worked on. That's something to maybe consider is Snapchat. If you guys want to look up his name's Brett Dunn. His name's Brent Dunn, Brent Dunn. He's a buddy of mine. He's got a pretty good YouTube channel, and he puts out like good stuff like me. He actually shows people how to do stuff. He writes good blog posts like I do, and tries to, like, instead of just like filling people up with a bunch of like rah-rah and fluff, like, no, this is like what's really working. These are like actual numbers. I mean, I'm showing people like the real stuff. Most of these guys out there are putting out a lot of fluff, and they're not really showing people what's really working. Eric, you did Amazon in 2015 and 2016. I'm going to guess in 2015 and 2016, Amazon was probably easier than it is now. It seems like to me it's really saturated. I've got 3 products up right now. One I did a launch on. It's not really moving. I'm going to have to relaunch it on another keyword, and then I'm going to have 2 other ones. I'm trying to get some organic reviews built up, and then I'm going to relaunch those. And I'll see how it goes. I mean, I'll share my details on those. Ironically, I had hired a guy to help me with that Amazon business. He picked out these products, and now that I've gotten into the business and I've actually figured out how to do it and sell this stuff myself, I probably wouldn't have picked these products for a number of different reasons. They're not unique enough. They're not really like anything special. They don't stand out, and I don't really think they're going to do all that well. So at the end of the day, that guy doesn't work for me anymore. He basically just up and left me hanging, and then so I spent a bunch of money on him, and then I spent a bunch of money on these products, and now I've got to try to move them. At the end of the day, I'm not that excited about these products, but if I can at least break even or come close to breaking even on these products, I'll probably try my own products in 2019. I'm trying to get this course done for the people that are interested in the affiliate marketing course, and I'm trying to make this into like an actual product that I can push for all of 2019. So I've been diverting all my energy on that, and then the Amazon stuff's been kind of sitting on the sidelines. But as soon as I get this product to where I want it, I'm going to start devoting some time to the Amazon stuff, do my own research, pick my own products or product. It's probably just start with one, and then we'll see how that goes. But you can lose a lot of money pretty quick with this Amazon. I spent $5,400 paying that guy for a month and a half, and he dipped on me, so I lost that. And then I've got about right now I'm sitting on, let's see, I've almost broken even on the one that got the patent delisted. I'm almost broken even on that. I'm selling well on eBay. I've done over 3K on eBay right now. Luckily, I got it up and promoted, and now I'm running promoted ads and stuff on eBay, and I got it up and promoted, and it's selling well. But I got it up during the holiday season, so it's kind of like a gift type of item. And then I got these other 3 like banner things that I'm going to try to move more so in the spring. I think they're more like for parties and stuff, and they're going to be better for the spring and whatnot. So I'm going to try to do some heavy promotions to get those at least to the point where I can break even. But I'm sitting on about a good like $6,000 in inventory right now. And then I lost the $5,400 on the guy I paid. So I'm down about 10 or 12 grand on the Amazon business right now. But it is what it is, man. I'm learning it. I feel like if with the Amazon business and in the Shopify and stuff that we're doing right now, that if I do happen to like see an idea or a product, because I know those businesses now and I understand the inner workings of the traffic and the reviews and the Facebook side of things, I can actually, maybe if I see something that like, man, I could do that better, or it's going to create that. Evan Pagan talks about this in his book Opportunity. I read this, how like you have different goggles. Like what happens is as you continue to like progress down the internet marketing path, you become more like, your vision becomes wider. You're looking through the lens from different goggles, and you can actually see stuff like over here and over here and over here that you wouldn't normally be able to see, like if you just only knew this. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on in the world today. Is the internet marketing is becoming so like advanced, and the AI and the things that are coming down the road is that because of like you're learning all these skills right now, you're going to start to see stuff maybe like before it actually becomes mainstream, and be able to jump on a trend before it actually becomes popular. Okay. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for with this Amazon stuff and the Shopify stuff. I'm not like trying to be like the next Amazon guru or the next Shopify guru. We're affiliate gurus. We're good at that. I have a services business. I'm good at that. But I'm trying to learn these other systems because they're not that much different than running traffic on Facebook and affiliate. At the end of the day, you're still just selling products to people. I mean, that's the same thing we do with affiliates. We're generating leads. We're selling something. So it's all the same. It's just a matter of getting past a little bit of technical stuff you have to learn, learning the platforms, going in and getting. I never ran an eBay store in my life, and I made $3,000 this month. Probably $1,600 in profit, And I literally didn't even watch a video or anything. I just went in and I figured it out myself. Like I just went in and just started pressing some buttons. I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. I set up a pay-per-click campaign. It's working great, and I'm selling products. It's not that hard. People need to, get off their couch and start just going and doing stuff, because they don't make these platforms like eBay and Amazon and Shopify so hard that the average Joe can't figure them out. You can figure them out. All you got to do is sit down for a weekend and you can figure it out. It's not that hard. The hard part is going in and, finding like the products that are actually going to sell and doing the research. That's where becomes a little bit more difficult. So, all right, let's go down to some of these questions. Amazon kept changing the rules. Eric, I see that. Does ClickBank have a leaderboard they share? As far as I know, they don't, but I did talk to my rep and I said, I asked him if he'd send me some kind of letter, and he said he would, but he hasn't yet, that I was like the #1 affiliate on ClickBank. I do know for a fact that we were on every 3-day payouts, and that's not their normal system. They have to do it manually. And he said there was only 3 other people in the whole world that were on that system, and I was one of them. So that means that I'm definitely in the top 4. I don't know if I was the #1. He kind of hinted that I was, but he didn't give me like a straight answer. But we did over 300K in November on ClickBank in revenue. So I'm almost 100% sure I was the #1 affiliate on ClickBank. So if we weren't, I'm going to say we were, because as far as I know, we're one of the top 4, and that's close enough to #1. Who knows what these other guys are doing? They may have websites that are generating leads and whatnot, like big authoritative type websites. But we definitely are running straight affiliate products and straight like buy traffic, sell the product. We're not doing any kind of websites or anything like that. All right. Hey, the November success, was it conversion ads? Actually, yes and no. We did start out some of the campaigns with page post engagement and built up the social proof, and then we switched over to conversion ads. One of my media, it's funny because I like to tell people this. I have like 3 media buyers, so every one of these guys, it's like having 3 accountants. You could give 3 accountants the same exact information, and they'll come out at the end of the year with 3 different numbers. So they're all certified public accountants, but everybody has their own way and style of doing things, okay? The media buyers I have, they all have their own way and style of doing things. One guy tends to run more like conversion ads. The other guy tends to run more broad and, more like page post engagement and then conversions. Everybody has their own way of doing things. There's no like definite answer on what is the best way to run Facebook traffic, okay? You have to go in and you have to put the offers up. You have to find working stuff and then modify it, make it better, and then test. That's the only way to do it. I mean, you just have to test. So I can't tell you guys exactly, which is the right way, which is the best way. When you get stuff that's working and you have an ROI, you scale that up. And when you don't, you have to turn it off. That's just about the only thing I can really tell you with Facebook ads. All right, let's see what else we got here. Eric, you're going to start up running affiliate after affiliate Summit West. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. That week after Christmas is kind of a crappy week too. Everybody's off work. Nobody's really doing their, normal stuff. They're not going to work that week. It's kind of a crappy week. We've never really had much success the week between Christmas and New Year's. And then right after New Year's, if we could get away with diet, and we are testing diet offers right now, and we're hoping maybe we can get away with it. And we don't run anything like Nutra or anything like that. We do like diets on like, they're like ClickBank type offers for diet. There's a couple that I can think of. The Wesley Virgin one, the Fat Decimator, I think is his new one. The Belly Fat Blaster, I believe is the other one. We've had success with those offers. And right after New Year's, if you can get one of those offers to keep your account open, they'll crush. Okay, those offers are really good offers, and they convert well. There's no shortage of people that are overweight, and everybody wants to lose weight for their New Year's resolution. So January for weight offers, they crush. Like, I'll just tell you that 100%. So if you can get one of those to work on Facebook, you're going to crush it. That's all there's to it. You're welcome, Simon, about the paper call. And let's see. Can't wait for the course. You're always giving value. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the course is going to be good. We're going to try to give away some stuff that we've actually got some campaigns that we've tested that were profitable, that weren't like profitable enough for us to devote all our energy to. So I'm going to give away some of those campaigns in the course, and you guys can take those and run with them if you want. I mean, we had them profitable. We're going to give you everything: the creatives, the landing pages, the offers, where you get the offers. We'll even show you guys what the traffic was. Pretty much everything you need to know to get it profitable. At least get it to where we had it, and then from there on out, it's really up on you if you want to get it to to that. Thanks, Joshua. Appreciate it. You're going to be in Cozumel then, New Orleans. Nice. Awesome. Eric. The Red Detox. You know what, man? I met the owner for that offer, ironically on Facebook. Somehow he found me, and he said that offer's crushing it. You can always tell on ClickBank by just looking at the gravity. If the gravity's high, then that means there's a lot of affiliates that are selling that product. I think it's like one. If the gravity's high, like say it's a 60, I think that means that 60 affiliates have made a sale with that in the last 24 hours. I'm not sure on the exact metrics, but I know when the gravity's high, that means it's definitely converting. People are getting results. So Pinterest is profitable. Yeah. It can allow, we do have a profitable Pinterest campaign right now. We're not scaling it heavily yet because we're still testing, but I'm telling you, if this Pinterest code cracks, that's going to be a big one for us. It's the third biggest traffic source in the world right now. So you have, Google, I believe, and then Facebook, and then Pinterest. And the Pinterest traffic is very unique because they don't like affiliates, just like Facebook, but it's all women, and women typically are buyers. So once we do get past the Pinterest police and get this thing cracked, it's going to be huge. I can tell you right now, my media buyer's excited. I'm excited about it. And that'll be a whole nother course. That's separate. I mean, it's not something that you can take. The stuff that we're teaching in the Facebook stuff is not going to be the same as the Pinterest. It's completely different. It's like a whole nother genre. But if you guys are new, I would just stick to Facebook right now. Learn how to, affiliate market on Facebook. That's the easiest and best way to learn. That's where we've had the most success. And so far it's been, very lucrative for us to be even just on Facebook. I mean, we crushed it in November. So even December is not bad. We're not losing money right now. We're making money. It's just not huge. Are there affiliate managers at ClickBank? Yeah, there's affiliate managers at ClickBank. They have a number of people that talk to guys like us, especially once you get to the point where you're doing some decent volume, you actually have an affiliate manager. So any other questions, guys? I don't want to make this too long. So as far as the contest goes, let's wrap it up here in about 30 minutes. We're at the 27-minute mark here. But as far as the contest goes, I did put the link below. I will double check to make sure the link is in the live stream. Go ahead and get that link out, start sharing it. I'd love to see how this Gleam.io works. If it really starts bringing in some emails, I'm looking for emails, phone numbers. We're trying to grow the social medias. I got Pinterest, I have LinkedIn, Twitter accounts, and I'm really trying to build up my brand so that when somebody comes into the marketing meathead world, they see that I'm like, somewhat of a big deal. It's not easy to build these things up from scratch. It's funny because I have a whole nother business that I've been building up for years in the nightclub business. And I have separate Instagrams for that, separate Pinterest for that, separate websites, separate email lists. And that I've blown up over the years. It's huge. In fact, I have a New Year's event that I'm hosting in Chicago for those of you who haven't been following along. And we're almost sold out. We're like 500 tickets away from a sellout, and it's December 13th. And that's 2,750 people. So, I have like a huge another business that I built up. Frank Kern calls it beast mode. I've been in beast mode for 15 years in that business. And now I'm just kind of starting to get into the beast mode in this business. And let's see where it takes me. I'm taking the promoter skills and mentality, and we'll put it into the the make money online niche and see what happens. Let's see, any more questions here? No, ClickBank, it's kind of annoying, their payout system. He's asking about the payouts on ClickBank, and they will put you on weeklies, and that's within their normal realm of their system, but their weeklies is like about 11 or 12 days before you actually see the money. So if you're running like 5K a day or 10K a day for a while there, I was running, and they were like on 14 days. Well, that's $140,000. Okay. They have your money, plus they hold 10% in reserve. So that's 14 grand in a reserve account. So yeah, I got them to give me payouts every 3 days and every 4 days. So basically every 7 days I got 2 payouts. So, but that's only when you're starting to run probably 5K a day or up. Yeah, I'd like to come party with me. Thanks, bro. Yeah. For those of you that are going to be at the affiliate summit, we're going to be there. We're talking about maybe even doing an event on Friday and Saturday. We're going to kind of put out some feelers to see some interest out there for those of you that are going to be in town. It's not going to be a free event by any means, but it's going to be a very valuable event. We are going to be giving away some killer campaigns and whatnot. But as of right now, keep an eye out for that. I'll probably shoot another video on that just to see if there's any interest for people that are going to be in Vegas. It's going to be like a 2-day event, and there's going to be 4 big affiliates potentially at that event if we can get enough interest. If not, then we're just not going to do it. It's not a big deal for us. If people are interested and it makes sense for us, then we'll do it. If not, then we're not going to do it. It's not that big of a deal. So, but if you're going to be at the affiliate summit and just like to get together, I'll be at the meat market on the Sunday, and then I'll be around all day Monday during the day, hanging out, meeting people, talking to people. So hit me up on the comments, and I'll be happy to try to meet up with you. All right, so right at 30 minutes. Everyone, thanks for joining today. I do appreciate you guys being here, and we're going to keep it coming in 2019. If you guys are on my email list, I'm going to try to put together a survey tonight, and I'm going to ask some questions because I'm really trying to tailor 2019, my next product and whatnot, to you guys. I want to make it the best I possibly can to give you guys the most value, and hopefully I can just continue to drop some bombs. We keep growing the channel. Share this video. Keep the word coming for us. And I really do appreciate you guys. Everybody, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.